All right, this is your brother Aisha Yar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquath that's listening and learning. Today, just want to get into a topic talking about you will lose family and friends within this truth. All right. Because pretty much, man, when you get into this truth, man, you're separating yourself from the world. And you got to remember, everything that's in the world, it will not be a part of you anymore. And that includes the people that you were close to when you were in the world, man. Because the thing is, man, 2/3 of our people, and even if you're cool with some heathen nation people, man, they don't want to hear this. They want to continue to be wicked. They want to continue to do their wickedness. They want to continue to have their freedom. They want to continue to cleave on to their pleasures and everything like that, man. People want to say that they believe in God, but they don't want to take action, man. They don't want to live by the commandments, statutes, and laws, and they don't want to be corrected, man. Jake doesn't like to be corrected, and that's one of the things that you learn when you get into this truth, man, because the scriptures tell you to tell our people their transgressions, man. Let them know how evil they are. Let them know how the wickedness that they're doing. And Jake is not going to want to hear that, man. So one of the things you're going to experience is losing friends, man, losing family. All right. They're not going to contact you as much anymore. You're going to see them contact other people, you know, that's part of your family or whatever. But you're going to be like, damn, you used to mess with me too. Now I don't get no love, you know. That's how it's going to be, man. You know, people are not going to mess with you like that anymore, man, just because you're a part of this truth. But hey, so be it, man. Whatever. You know, because at the end of the day, man, that's one of the ways to let you know that the Most High is dealing with you, man, because you're losing things, man. You're going through these trials and tribulations, all right? And these things will help uplift you. These things will help build you up so you can stay steady within the spirit, man, all right? So we're not supposed to think about anybody outside of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai if they're wicked, man. You know, only people that we think about, man, is the brotherhood, the ones that's a part of this truth, the ones that's trying. If they really want to be a part of this, man, you help build them, their spirits up as well, so then they can stay grounded and they can keep moving forward within these evil days as well, man. You know, that's going to be the real family. That's going to be the real friends. It's a brotherhood, man. All right. So let's jump right into the scriptures. We're going to get Job 19 and 12. And it says, his troops come together and raise up their way against me and encamp round about my tabernacle. He hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintances are verily estranged from me. See that, man? My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. All right? Because the thing is, man, when these things was happening into Job or whatever, and all of these other things, man, even his own wife was getting ready to leave him because he wanted to stay focused on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But his wife was like, hey, man, what the fuck? I'm like, man, forget all that. She was getting ready to curse the Most High. All right? And that's the thing. That's the point, man. When you come into this, man, people like, hey, why you still going through this, man? Ain't nobody listening to you. You always got a frown on your face and all these other things. But hey, like the scriptures say, oppression makes a wise man mad, man. We are wise men because we were given the secrets of this book, man. The Most High has given us the keys to unlock these secrets within these scriptures. All right. So if you know what's going on, you're going to be upset, man. You're going to be upset because you're waiting for the great day of the Lord, man. You're waiting for that salvation to come. But before that day come, we got to go through these. We got to endure during these tribulations, man. And you know, it's not going to be easy, man. Things are going to upset you. Things are going to frustrate you. But at the end of the day, man, we don't hold any grudges. If they don't want to be part of our lives anymore, hey, then so be it. We'll be cool with them on the other side, man. And then even they're going to realize when we get to the other side, they're going to be like, hey, you were right, man. And it's going to be all love on the other side, all right? So where I was at, verse 15, they that dwell in my house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. Hey, we are aliens. We are strangers to us, our people, man. They don't look at us as brothers anymore, man. They don't look at us as sisters anymore. They look at you like somebody else, man. They don't look at you as blood, man, because we part of this truth. They be like, nah, man, this dude, man, don't be messing around with him, man. He be out here screaming at the people in the streets, and he be talking about chariots and UFOs is gonna come, man. Don't be messing with him, man. He crazy. That's how it is, man. That's how it is, all right? So let's get Sirach. All right, we're gonna get Sirach 6 and 7. And it says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. So pretty much, man, we supposed to read the spirit, man. We supposed to test the spirit, see if they're worthy enough to be part of this truth. And then we test the spirit for them as a person too, man. We don't give credit real quick just because you say, oh, shalom, Mark, shalom, Mark, and all of these other things, man. And then they come in that spirit, we ain't gonna be like, oh man, somebody that's woke. No, man, we gonna see how woke you are, man. We gonna see how dedicated you are with you being within this truth, man. See how far you're gonna go. Being like, oh, okay, you got the knowledge and everything, man. Where's the videos? Oh, okay, you got the knowledge and everything like that, man. Where you teach at in the streets? What do you do on a daily basis to make sure that you stay edified for yourself? All right. We gotta see who you are first, man. All right. Then it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. So they can be cool around you and everything for a certain amount of time and everything like that. But as soon as shit hit the fan, man, they'll disappear. You be like, hey, man, what's going on? You probably call them or whatever and you be like, hey, man, I need some help. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And they will be nowhere to be found, man. Elder Malcolm has said that in one of his past videos, he was like, hey, man, when the time of trouble comes and we got to live that pilgrim life, he was like, man, we get our bags ready and everything like that. And he was like, hey, look, man, we got to make sure, have enough water or enough food or whatever the case may be, because another brother might run out. And, you got to help that brother out, man. We supposed to help each other out within the time of trouble. Like, here, brother, here, take this, drink this, man. I'll be all right. We'll find something else. Because that's the faith you got to have at the end of the day, too, man. Because, it is going to be a famine, man. All right. So we got to have faith that while we're on our journey, we're going to run into water. We're going to run into food that we can eat. You got to remember that, too, man, because we're not just going to be eating anything just because it's a famine. You still got to follow the commandments, statutes, and laws, even during the times of trouble, man. You can't see a random possum or around where I live at, man. You see foxes, you see rabbits, raccoons and shit, man. We not gonna be eating them, man. We gonna leave them alone. Be like, oh well, no, let them be. We gonna keep on walking on our journey, and we gonna find something that we actually can eat, man. All right. So anyway, get back to the point. Like I said, man, for some man is a friend for his own occasion, will not abide in the day of thy trouble. So, hey, like I said, certain friends, man, that you might have, they might not be there when you need them, man. All right. That's why I said, hey, we test the spirit out. If you're not worthy, then we're not dealing with you, man. All right. Point blank, period. So now let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 10 and 34. And we're going to read down to 39. And it says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. So this is him saying he come not to send peace, but a sword. I want to see a Christian break that one scripture down, because they saying he all love. But anyway, it says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. See that, man? Be they of his own household. So meaning, when you come into this truth, man, your enemies are going to be your loved ones, man. Your daughters, your sons, your mothers, your fathers. All right? uncles, aunties, no matter the cousins, whoever, man. Be within your own household. Those supposed to be the ones you look toward first, man. Because those are the ones that you grew up with or were raised by. Okay? Even they gonna come against you, man, because of this truth. All right? Verse 37, it says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Pretty much saying, man, when these things come upon you, man, and you see your own mother or your own father telling you that you crazy, telling you that they don't want to deal with you anymore and so forth and so on, man, you're supposed to be like, all right, well, I'm not dealing with you right now either then. You're going to honor you. At the end of the day, you still going to honor your mother and your father because that's what you're supposed to do. You still going to call them. You still going to see if they okay. You still going to do things for them and everything like that. But at the end of the day, man, for the most part, man, you ain't going to mess with them, man. All right? We're going to put Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah first. Which he should always be first. They should always be first. All right, Salakia. They should always be first. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is a way of life, man. All right, he's going to make sure that we're comfortable during these messed up times, man. Okay? Our family is not going to be our comfort, man. All right? So this is verse 38, and it says, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So pretty much, man, we supposed to lose. You're going to lose certain things when you come into this truth, man. You might lose your woman. You might lose your children. You might lose certain family members and everything like that, man, because you chose to follow the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai rather than the things that are in the world. And like I said, one of the things that's inside of this world are your family and friends, man. Something that deep. A human being that you grew up with, man, have the same blood. You can lose them because of this truth. All right? But that's one of the things you endure, man. Prepare to be alone if it comes down to that, man. You got a lot of brothers out here that still speak with their family members and everything. Their family members know what they do every week. Their family members know what they do behind the scenes. You know, my family is like that, man. My family know that I go out and teach. My family know that I'm about this life and everything like that. You know, they actually help me go, you know, and teach and everything like that. Give me rides to places or whatever and everything like that, man. You know, they don't really have an anger toward me or nothing like that, but they just not about this life. Hey, man, so be it. That's cool. But in the day, man, you got certain brothers and individuals, man, who literally have family members that just do not mess with them, man. And that's just the thing that, you know, like I said, you just got to prepare yourself for, man, because that could happen to you. You just can't let your emotions get over you and take you over to the point where you just like, okay, man, I'm going to slow down on this truth a little bit so I can give my family members a little bit more time and let them understand my ways of life. Hey, man, no, that's going to slow you down from this truth. Leave them alone, man, because you're not bearing your cross and you're not following the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's not a fly. That's not good, man. All right. So now let's get Ecclesiastes 3 and 4. And it says, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. So we're in a time of losing. We're losing everything, man. Everybody's about to lose everything soon, man. It's not even dealing with family and friends, man. We about to lose everything soon, man. Because as soon as they make this RFID chip mandatory, hey, man, that's it. The house that you living in it's already not yours, but you won't be there. Because if you stay there, man, that's not being wise. Because at any day, man, martial law can bust in your house and they can take your house over, man. They can stay there, set up their stations and everything within your house. That could be a safe zone for them, man. All right. They're going to be, like it says in 2nd Esdras, man, they're going to be like madmen sparing none, man. All right. They can go in and eat all your food. They can take your women, because a lot of women are going to be ravished within that day. So it's not wise to stay at your crib, man. So you're going to lose everything, man. You're going to lose everything, even your own family members, because you got to remember too, man, when it's RFID chip is mandatory, people that you know are going to take it, man, because they wasn't in this truth. All right. They're going to panic. They didn't come back to the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai so they could build their spirit up. They didn't try to build their faith up. They're just going to remember what you said and everything like that. Then they're going to be looking for answers, but it's going to be too late, man. And once, you know, when you in panic mode, man, you make the wrong decisions, man, because you're not grounded. All right. When you panic, man, you just think off the top, man. You just be like, okay, well, I'll just do this. You know, that's how it's going to be, man. They're going to be out here, you know, thinking of what to do and everything like that. They're going to be like, damn, if I don't take this chip, man, I ain't going to be able to live pretty much. And they're going to take it. So you're going to lose your family members and your friends, man, because we're not going to take it. We're going to separate ourselves legit during that time, because we're going to be out in the wilderness somewhere if that's our lot. All right. So now let's go to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. That's one of the things of temptation, man. All right. Because you're going to have people coming around you. You're going to have people coming around you. And they're going to try to get you to get out this truth, man. They're going to speak bad about you. Hey, I went through that, man. You know, because I tell them about certain experiences that I had while I was out in the street. And then behind my back, they'll say, man, see, he would never have to go through that if he was just, you know, just went to a church or just stayed at home like the rest of us or something like that, man. He wouldn't have to go through all of these things. He just could have been straight. Hey, man, well, no, we're going to do the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. The correct way. Go out in the highways and the byways and teach the word, man. All right. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou changed to a lower state. All right. Because we're going to be changed. That's one of, like I said, that's one of the ways you be changed to a lower state, man. Because when you have your own family members coming against you, man, hey, you be like, damn, the ones that you thought was with you are not with you anymore, man. It's going to put you in the lower state, man. You're going to be like, damn, they really not fucking with me because of this truth. But like I said, man, so be it. Why? Verse 5 right here. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. All right? Lest ye fall. So we trust in the Lord, man, because we're going to be gold. We're that gold that's tried in the fire. All right? The Most High is going to put us in certain positions to the point where we're going to be like, man, why am I going through this? Like, come on, man, because when you get into this truth, man, you sometimes you have that spirit where you be like, man, I just want everything to go perfect. I just want everything that's to go right, you know, just so you can have your spirit uplifted and be like, man, he might be dealing with me. He might be dealing with me, right? Right? But the thing is, man, the scriptures say this, like it says right here, man, we are gold tried in the fire. So things are going to happen to you, man, where he's going to make sure you really are grounded within his truth, man, because think of it, man. That's why people make fun of people who be like, man, you were born with a silver spoon, because they were given everything, man. They haven't been through anything. They don't have any experiences. They were always safe. They didn't have to worry about getting into a fight. They didn't have to worry about living from day to day, not having food or just having one meal a day or anything like that, man. They didn't have to do that, man. They just live deliciously all the time, man. That's how you got to think of it, man. When you get into this truth, man, yeah, we know we're going to be given the promises and all of these great things, man. But the Most High is going to have things done unto you to make sure that you stay humble. Okay? And like I said, and one of the things are your family and your friends, man. All right? That's just the point, man. You know? Yeah, we gonna live that silver spoon life in the kingdom. You know? Who said that? I think Elder Monatazak said it. It's like, hey, man, gonna be living like King Solomon, but even greater than him, man. Like, hey, a fly land on your golden plate, man, you gonna be like, hey, man, throw that plate away. A fly was on it. That's how it's gonna be, man. We were speaking about that when I was visiting the brothers the other day, man. One of the brothers was like, he was like, man, we just gonna have things for no reason. We just gonna have all these extra things that's sitting around, not even needing it. But we just gonna have it just because the Most High is gonna give us everything, man. But before we receive everything, we got to go through these tribulations, man. We got to go through these things that's going to put us in a low spirit. All right. So now let's get 2 more scriptures. We're going to get Mark. We're going to get Mark 3:31. And it says, there came then his brethren and his mother, and standing without sent unto him, calling him. And the multitude sat about him, and they said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren without seek for thee. And he answered them, saying, who is my mother or my brethren? And he looked round about on them which sat about him, and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of the Most High, the same as my brother and my sister and my mother. So pretty much, man, this is what, this is who our true family is going to be, man. The brotherhood. The brotherhood. The brotherhood is going to be your true family, man. Not the ones that you grew up with in the world, man. All right? Because those are the ones that's doing the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Those are the ones who's fighting just like you, man. Just like you. You wake up in the morning, man, you see texts and phone calls and everything like that from the brothers. You see the brothers uploading videos and doing the things that you're doing on a daily basis. So that's going to be your true family, man. Not the ones that you grew up with in the world. All right? Because they're doing the will of the Most High, man. We all trying to get up out of here. The ones that's trying to be part of the elect, man. We're doing the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's why Yahushai said, behold, my mother and my brethren. All right? So I'm going to end it with that, man. So let's remember, man, you're going to have to go through some things, man. And it's going to be frustrating and everything like that. But the point is, man, like the scriptures say, man, you got to endure. All right. Let's keep enduring all the way into the end, man, because the promise, the gifts, and the love that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to give his elect is going to be out of this world, man. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Remember that, man. It's worth it, man, because we already don't have anything on this side. We don't have nothing at all. So work for everything. So that's what we working for, everything. All right. So with that, man, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.